How many e-readers is too many e-readers? The limit does not exist. But let's talk about all the e-readers that I have collected over the past couple months. That's right, past couple months. We've gone through Christmas, we've gone through my birthday, we've gone through Valentine's Day, and my family knows what I love, and they've gifted me a bunch of e-readers. So let's talk about all the ones I now own and what I think of them. This is the only one that I purchased for myself. This is my Oasis. This is my tried and true, my main bee. I love her. I adore her. This is Benito, my little dragon companion that talks to me while I read. Because, yes, I talk to Benito. He's got a lot to say. He is my companion. He is the love of my reading experience. And me and him have talks. We have talks about the books I am reading on my Kindle. I do like to decorate my Kindles. I do have a Kindle skin on my Oasis. It is kind of like an acid trip. Um, Fever dreamish type of skin, because I just really loved it and it was very different from what I see everyone else have. I don't have stickers on my Kindle because it would cover up my skin. I do have for a pop socket, but it's not my favorite place because of the ridge and the Oasis. It just doesn't work for me as well. But I do like to put this on the car mount in my husband's car and use my Kindle or my little remote and read while he drives. But I mostly use the little strap. And then, of course, I have my dangly charm. But I love the Oasis. I love the access to the buttons. I love the size. I love the features. The Oasis is my main bee. When they discontinued it, I started basically just sobbing uncontrollably because if something happens to this, I can't replace it at this point. And this one doesn't leave the house anymore. It's got a little case that I bought. I will link the people I bought it from down below. But this doesn't leave the house. This is my baby. This stays here because I'm scared something will happen to it. This is my Kindle Paperwhite, and this is the one that I take out of the house when I am going to read. It's more compact than the Oasis, which means it's easier for me to stick in a purse. It'll fit in more purses. This is Benito's cousin. We haven't named him yet. I just got him about 2 days ago. So I haven't named him. Do you have any recommendations for the naming of Benito's cousin? I do have, I'm a sucker for black and white checker, for pink and green checker. Like I'm a sucker for it. I love it so much. So this is my case. It has a detachable face. And then I do have a skin on my Kindle that's holographic. I don't even know if you can see, maybe the back you can see better, but you can see like the rainbow holographic component to the skin. And then I have my emotional support Kindle pop socket. And again, the cover comes off so that I can read with my pop socket because obviously you can't. But yeah, so that is, I do have a charm on the way that also is checkered, but I do love this. I take it with me literally everywhere I go. I read on it quite often. I love the battery life. I love, again, the size for fitting in more wide range of bags and not taking up too much space. I just really enjoy all of the Paperwhite options. And I do read on this when I'm out and about for the most part. For Christmas, my husband bought me the Kindle Scribe. That's what this is. I do really like this. He also got me the pen. This case is really fun. I like that it holds the pen. I do really, really enjoy this. This is obviously a much bigger device. In that works for and against me, honestly. Like sometimes I don't mind holding the bigger device. It's no different than holding like a hardback book. I'll prop it up on my lap pillow, read and annotate and highlight. And I really, really love that because I am an annotation girly. So to be able to annotate on a Kindle, chef's kiss. The only thing I don't like is I can't annotate most arcs. They aren't allowed to be written on. So I can highlight, rather. I can highlight, but I can't actually make notes. And that's kind of annoying, which is really kind of what I wanted this for to begin with. And I mentioned it to my husband, but it's okay. I really enjoy having access to more full force annotation when I'm reading on a Kindle. So I do really love this. The battery life on this thing is immaculate. I love that about it. And that would be my Scribe. I do use this a whole lot more than I thought I would once I realized how big it was. The annotation just can't be beaten. I love to annotate on this. And again, the bigger screen is nice for when I want something to hold and annotate on. My newest addition to my collection is my Kobo Libra color. And I was a little hesitant to get out of the Kindle realm because I stick with what I know. I stick with what I know. But my husband bought me this for our anniversary, and I mean, it's so cute. And then I did branch out and get a little ghost with his little boo booty. Look at his little booty. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Anyway, and then I went ahead and decked it out with a pink checkered skin. You can see it really good on the back. And I also have this beautiful pop socket that has the saying that just cracks me up. And then I have my Kindle charm. I do like how it sticks to this when I'm reading so it doesn't flop all over. But I do have another case. When I have it in this, I don't really put the cover on it because I'm lazy. But he got me a green case because he knows I love green and pink as a combo. So the case does attach and detach and cover it up and sleep the Libro if I want it to. So it does have the cover. But I don't really attach this very often because it's always in its little sleeve. And then, of course, he did also get me the annotation pen, if I can get it out of the case, the pen to go with it. And the case does allow the pen to stick to the side, which I love. I also did get the Bluetooth Kobo remote so that I can switch the pages wirelessly and effortlessly. When I'm reading on the couch, I'll put it in my holder and I love that. I have been using this a lot recently because it is my newest one, and you know how it is when you get something new. Really, really like it, really enjoy it. I love how I can hook up to Overdrive and Libby and all that. I really, really like that about it. And I really like reading ARCs on this as well. You can send, if you do NetGalley, which I'm a NetGalley sleut, you know that about me, I send my ARCs to both the Kindle and the Kobo, and they just go effortlessly. It was really easy to set up. And ultimately, I really like that about it. I keep it in this case because I have accessories with this one, and there's pockets for like the cover. It's not the best case. It's not the best situation. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it works. It works for now, and I'll find something better later. But yeah, that's my Kobo Libra, and I really like annotating on this. I like the different color highlighters. I like the underlining options. It has buttons, which kind of makes me happy in case something does ever happen to my Oasis. I still have an option with buttons. But yeah, those are all of my e-readers that I have received as gifts from people. Really, really love it. Again, I got this one for my husband. The Oasis I purchased for myself years ago. The Paperwhite my ex-husband gave me, and the Kobo Libra my husband bought me. So if you have any specific questions about any of these, leave them in the comments. Love to answer them. Thanks for watching.